Hello again and welcome back to the channel. Richard back with another unboxing video, and today it's the new Blu-ray release of Space Precinct, the 30th anniversary collector's edition. This is from Anderson Entertainment, and that's Gerry Anderson, the one behind Thunderbirds, Stingray, Joe 90 and my personal favourite Captain Scarlet and the Mysterons. I used to love that when it was on TV when I was growing up. And he also did Space 1999, which was a live action, but he also did this as well. So this is the new release here in the UK. Let's get this one opened and check it out. So let's get a closer look at this now it's unwrapped. We can see a nice matte finish for the slip box, and then we got some spot gloss for the title. And we got a wrap around here as well. Look at the spine, exactly the same. And up above, there's the insides. So let's have a look at the back. We've got no J-slip apart from this little wraparound at the bottom. Looks very much like Networks information that used to be. So, copyright 2025, Anderson Entertainment Limited, designed by Rob White, and the slipwork artwork by Marcus Stamps. This is called AE005, and it's got a region-free logo. It's in the aspect ratio of 1.33 to 1. It's 1080i, and the sound is stereo. Subtitles in English, and it runs for 1033 minutes long. We've got some special features, which are in the aspect ratio 1.77 to 1, and that's 1080i as well. So, just removing the J-slip at the front, just a little bit of Anderson Entertainment with some spot gloss. So, let's zoom out, and let's have a look at what we've got for this package. So, there's a look at the outer slipcase, which is quite thick, and it's finished in black card. And there's the test. Pretty good quality, much like Arrow and Second Sight. So here, we've got a book, and it's a digipack. And we've got some extra stuff as well, just noticed. So here's the digipack, which houses all the discs. We've got some really nice artwork here, which is a wraparound. So as we get inside, we'll see how far the artwork goes. So it looks really nice, this. I don't believe I've seen every single episode of this show. This is how the discs are stacked. So I'll just show you the episodes behind. Be good to know in the comments if you are a fan of this show. Do you remember watching it? I only got to a few episodes, so I'm going to watch this complete series for near enough the first time. The two discs I've looked at so far are dual layer 50 gigs. So this is Space Precinct 2040. I'm on to 4 discs at the moment. Let's show you the episodes for that. Also a dual layer 50 gig. Yep. Okay, moving over. I thought a disc had fallen out. It's disc 5 and 6. Again, dual layers. Much better design than the Babylon 5 set. That was a disaster to get the discs out. And then discs 7 and 8. I'll get these ones out for you as well. So, yeah, they're all 50 gig discs. So, now the discs are all safely secured, we can have a look at this artwork in all its glory. Yeah, it's really nice. Okay, so we've got some money. 20 credits. The United Countries of the Planet of Altor. And we've also got 50 credits. Inside we've got a poster for the police department, which shows you the specifications of a police cruiser. So let's zoom in on this. So we've got 41 parts all labelled. It is on thickened paper, it's in a matte finish and it's one-sided. That's quite nice. And finally, we've got a booklet. Quite a few pages on this. Nice smooth finish. And we've got a nice title on the spine. And this is Welcome to Demeter City. There's a little bit of the publishing for Anderson Entertainment. And we've got 100 pages. Okay, so it looks like quite a lot of good stuff in here. So we got information about each of the characters, guide to the different races. That's nice. And we've got a map of the west side. Police Gazette, some news journals, the Altor Inquirer. Yeah, it's really some really good stuff. I'm gonna have a very good read of this. So keep going through, and eventually we get to the Blu-ray contents. So now it's going to go on about each of the episodes on each of the Blu-rays. So there's about disc 1. Really good, this is region free. Yeah, very good. Onto disc 4. Zoom out a bit. Disc 6. So for Death Watch, we've got a film version, a feature-length edit of Death Watch. So the broadcasters had the option to do the episode as a 2-parter or as a movie length. And we've got quite a few special features here throughout. And some information about the film, well, about the series. So, Space Precinct was originally filmed on 16mm film, but it was edited on video using a mix of early CGI and model effects. This was common for TV shows in the 1990s and meant that the finished episodes only existed in standard definition, as the final edited versions were stored on videotape rather than film. So for this Blu-ray release, they've researched extensively for the original 16mm negatives, which might have allowed them to rebuild the episodes from scratch in full HD. Unfortunately, after years of searching the archives, they had to conclude that the negatives are lost or destroyed at some point. So without film elements, a traditional HD remaster was not possible. However, we were determined to bring the best possible version of Space Precinct to fans, and that's where AI technology has come in. So we went back to the original master tapes, which were preserved in standard def, and used state-of-the-art AI upscaling to enhance the picture quality. The results have exceeded our expectations, offering a significant upgrade while maintaining the integrity of the original show. The upscale remaster is the best and only option available for this release. It represents the clearest, most detailed version of Space Precinct anyone has ever seen, and we're incredibly proud of the outcome. And that's from Gerry Anderson. So yeah, I'm intrigued to see how this looks. There's some more on the back, but that is basically it for this release. I'm looking forward to digging into it and checking it out. Said I never did get to the end. Can't remember why, whether it was pulled from TV. But yeah, looking forward to watching this. So if you enjoyed the video, please give us a like, and it's good to hear your comments about what you thought of this show, and please consider subscribing and sharing. But once again, thanks for watching. See you again soon. Goodbye.